Oh, you all, hello. It is Tisca Day. Good afternoon, good evening. I hope all are well, hope all are safe. Excuse the background noise in advance, since I am on the side of the road. But I want to try to spit this out really quickly. But when it comes to the school shooter that was accused of attempting to assassinate Donald Trump, quote unquote. And basically he was a school shooter. So basically a school shooter who was accused of shooting Donald Trump. So, one second while I cross this. So I say that because, only reason why I'm speaking on it, because you have a group of people that says, oh, he worked alone. And then you also have another group of people, a group of American Negroes who basically says, okay, well, it was true. He really was shot. So one thing that I want to say, the reason why I have to speak on it is because school shooters, they are not lone. They do not work alone. They either work with your help, either using your gun or work. So basically before the shooting, okay, I'm going to use your gun to do the shooting, or you help them by after the shooting, taking them out to lunch and justifying for them. So yes, they do. We're in this together as far as the school shooter community. So for those who say, oh, well, he worked alone. It was just him that got on top of that roof. Just him who had access, mind you, because the CIA didn't have access. Let them tell it, oh, well, we had no way of getting on rooftop on this particular building. But don't you think that should up the security? If there's one secured building that is not secure, that could be a potential threat, your antenna should be up and should be looking very suspiciously at that building, if that's the case. So, and I'll even go as far as saying that Donald Trump, perhaps he didn't know that he was going to get shot, or perhaps he didn't know that he was supposed to get shot. I'll even give him that. He didn't know. But I can promise you the CIA did. His security team did. You see what I'm saying? Because if they didn't, then it's like, again, how is it that only the school shooter is the only one who's able to gain access to the building? And that's the only building that the CIA or regular security didn't have access to. For some reason, oh, we have no right and no clearance to get on this building or to even watch it. So again, it is said that, okay, this is the only building that's not secure and the only building where we can't have our feet on the ground as far as making sure this building is good, then all antennas, all eyes, and everything should be, hey, watch out for this building because it's not secure, so to speak, as the CIA and as quote unquote high security. So I'll just go as far as say that, okay, perhaps Trump didn't know, but the CIA did, his security did, okay? And then as far as that school shooter, who they pinned it on, as far as, oh, who tried to shoot Trump? Or who did shoot Trump, but they obviously missed, blame it on the school shooter, who did this all alone. He did this all alone. So basically what the world is saying, and what these bought and paid for Negroes are saying, is school shooters don't get online and speak about what they're going to do next, or where the next shooting going to be, or where to find the damn guns. School shooters don't they don't use racial epithets. School shooters don't plan to shoot up the school or shoot up the store. You see what I'm saying? So with that being said, I would say that's all a bunch of baloney. But if you get someone who's untouchable like Trump, if he has immunity to law, and I'm not saying that just because he has free game in the world that he can't be harmed or touched, but just even looking at it like that, where I'm above the law, or can't nobody tell me nothing, where I'm already a felon on paper and I can do what I want, and even he is able to be scratched by a bullet from a school shooter. Now again, I'm not saying that school shooters can't turn on you, because school shooters, they are a product of their own seed. You see what I'm saying? My parents were school shooters, and so am I. Or my parents were serial killers, and perhaps that's why I'm a school shooter. So I'm not saying that your school shooter son can't shoot you. What I am saying, at a rally where things are supposed to be highly secure and you got the quote-unquote government involved to help protect you, and they fail, then it's like, is that an inside job? Just even tripping and falling, or you blink when it's time to keep your eyes open, that's suspicious as well. Yeah, that's the only reason why I said something, because there's too many people say, oh, he did this alone. School shooters do not work alone. And y'all should know this, being in America. School shooters do not work alone. Again, they'll have your help, even if it's at the beginning, I'm using your gun, or even if it's at the end, you take me to lunch and justify for me. They are in this together. It's not just the school shooter. Somebody has to cover for him. Somebody has to sell him the bullets. And then somebody got to tell him when to strike. And then somebody got to give him a high five. So knock it off. And then these bought and paid for Negroes, like, and these are supposed to be Negro, like role models. People look up to these people. People actually listen to these people. And you're swaying them toward the lesser of the two evil, which is a damn shame, because it's like if they're both not healthy for you, then it's like it's best to just sit down somewhere and figure out what you can do on your own accord, to where neither party, you're not sweated by either party. You don't need nothing from neither one of them, because you're not gonna get nothing no way. You see what I'm saying? Wean yourself away from these people, red and blue. Those ain't nothing but gang colors. You get shot up in the street and you'll get shot up politically too. So it's like there's no sense in even being a part of any gang. A legal gang or an illegal gang. Yeah, and to hell with these bought and paid for Negroes, like the ones who literally, they give you a few dollars for you to pander, for you to brainwash your people who you already know are lost due to lack of knowledge, and you take advantage of their disability. That's what's happening. You have a bunch of brain dead people and a bunch of people who there's no hope for because they have mental illness, or because they are a product of America. The treachery, they're literally the result of the treachery of America. And you get Negroes who actually, they play on that. They play on their disability. It's kind of predatory, if you ask me. Yeah, so to hell with those type of Negroes. Well, I say, because you don't know who you can trust. You get these imposters like your Kamalas. There's nothing black about Kamala. Like, she has melanin as far as those dark-skinned Indians or the dark-skinned Asians, but that's it. Yeah, I'm dark-skinned, but I'm not one of you. Nigga, you see what I'm saying? They are not one of you. I don't know if y'all ever had a run-in with an Indian, especially a dark one. Oh, they'll let you know. Yeah, this ain't that. They will let you know. Yeah, but hopefully all is well, all is safe. This pigeon. Oh, it's a lovely day. Yeah, these people, you get people who are literally comfortable with the deception. Like, they live for deception. Like, my job is to trick you. My job is to push you down a slippery slope. Hey, and they're no different. Those, I don't even want to blame it on the influencers, but any type of Negro leadership or Negro, anybody where it's like when the Negro see them, they're supposed to be proud about that. So basically, any Negro like that you literally lead people down a slippery slope, you're no different than the people who spew negativity. Like, okay, the shoot 'em up culture, or the whores and whoremonger culture. Like, you're no better than Sexy Red or a thug rapper. You're no better than them, because you're destroying them with a smile. You're doing things the Democratic way. Instead of just flat out pushing you down the stairs and showing you that I'm here to distract you, I smile in your face. I come forth as a friend. Oh, I'm a fellow nappyhead. And they're here to get you because somebody paid them a few dollars or gave them a moment of fame. And now they're going to throw you under the bus, feeding you lies and taking advantage of your handicap. But you ask me, I don't want to blame it on all of us, but most of the American Negroes are sick in the head. And not because you want it to be sick in the head, but because just the world, we're in a sick environment. Have to be, basically, you grow up with blood and gore, whether you see it in person or you see it on the tube, because they have to indoctrinate you and they still have to whip you into shape. So sometimes they're going to feed you a snuff film here and there, even if it's every election. I'm going to feed you a snuff film here and there. I'm going to give you see what I'm saying? I'm going to whip you into shape. So we're fearful. We're going to pass that down to our children. Our children are fearful. So then, therefore, when it's time to fight, I'm more comfortable with fighting my neighbor than fighting the monster or the elephant in the room. We're not going to do that because we're going to get snuff filmed. That's why you can get 100 Negroes. They can watch you get murdered and won't do nothing. They'll record, though. I'll throw you under the bus, though. But help you? Nah. That's called sickening. That's mental anguish. Something in my mind is blocking me from helping you or from loving you. You have mental problems. Yeah, but with that being said, I hope all are well, hope all are safe.